Hey, welcome back. This week what I'm going to do is take my new beloved 2020 and we're going to give her a facelift. I said in a couple videos ago that I liked one of my customers' color schemes that they had on their bike, so I'm going that route. The only thing I cannot find, unfortunately, is the swing arm covers. They don't make them for a 19 and up 450. I did take one of them off of my customer's bike to fit it on here to see if it would fit on his 2018, I believe it was. And it doesn't quite fit, but I could probably modify it to make it fit where it wouldn't look bad. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of drab green, so the green that we picked out is the neon green that he's got, and I'm going to dress this thing out and all the green that I can. And normally I don't do that. All my other bikes, I've changed it from green to white. And I thought about going gray on this one because they do make gray plastics for it. But my friend's got a YZ that he did the gray plastics on, so it just would not be correct. So we're going to lime green this out. And then we're going to take it out to Durhamtown and make sure that the performance matches the look. All right, so what we got here today is a fork shoe protector set, green, frame protectors, green. Now, as far as the neon green, the only one who made this color is UFO. I think Polar Sport had it as well, but I think they called it lime green. I don't know if that's like the original color. It's a good question. So we got a new mud flap, chain guard, and then this kit comes with everything. So this is the neon green color. You can see the difference in the color. I like it. I might have to get a seat as well because the seat's a little drab. So lower fork protectors, the old number plate, rad shrouds, rear fender, rear frame covers, and last but not least, a front fender. Now this whole kit, which did not include the chain slider and the rear mud flap, was like $139 shipped. So what a great price. And I think it's gonna spruce this thing up. Let's start changing parts. Another one of the reasons why I sort of decided not to go with the gray, well, I gotta get this filter cleaned or replaced, I might have one, is this air box. For whatever reason, Kawasaki went with green, and supposedly they don't make a black one, but they said using like black undercoat on it does a good job about keeping it from chipping and stuff like that. So if you were going to change the color. Wow. I must have worked on this thing before. It's got all kinds of different bolts. Maybe we should just run her like this. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what happened on the track too. No, let's put some color on it. You know, just some random thing is I just started watching Breaking Bad for the third time. I watched the first season twice and didn't get into it. This time I seem to be getting into it. Did you guys like that show? So far, pretty good. If I should take the sticker off, it's gonna show. It's got one little blemish right there. Not super happy about it, but it's not gonna stop me from putting it on. I think I was given this air filter when I bought this bike. It's not the pre-oiled type, so we're gonna have to oil it. But that's okay. We remember how to do that. You know, back in the good old days, bikes had kickstarters, cable clutches, no power steering, you know. It's just like spray painting. Just want to overlap coats till you get a good even coverage. Now this is critical to oil your filter because the filter is a foam and it will not stop very, very fine dusty particulate. This stuff will. And once you get that, just give it a squeeze, work it through. There's no need to put any grease on your foam up here. Some people like to do that. It's not necessary. Now it's hard to tell with this foam here because it's red, but if it was blue, you'd be able to see if there was any spots that you missed. But I got a pretty good even coat on this. And the reason this stops the dust from going through is because it's sort of tacky. Kind of like the tux I wore to my prom. Gotta go wash these hands. Sticky. Now if you look close here, a lot of people don't know this, but there's little hooks on the bottom of the seat right here and here. They all have it. And these hooks go underneath something on the frame. A lot of times what people will do is hook them in the front and then just sit them on top, and it damages the seat. So we want to get both of those underneath. The middle should not lift up as well. Definitely gonna need to replace the seat. I'm not super happy with all the different color greens on this thing, so I'm gonna keep my eyes open for more neon stuff rather than putting these on. Man, I'm like on the fence. I don't know what to do here. The color on these things is so far off.
mean, it matches more of the color of the airbox or the original plastics color, but it's definitely not a neon. So in the picture, when you look at these, I bought this from Rocky Mountain, it looks like neon green, but it's definitely not neon green. I guess I'm going to keep looking. I don't think I'm going to use these.
So as usual, the bike performed flawlessly. My buddy told me that he saw a couple people double take on the bike and they weren't laughing afterwards, so that's always good news. I want to thank a couple of my subscribers, Javar and Javier, for coming out and riding with us. We had a beautiful day, about 74 degrees, sunny, dust wasn't too bad. Now, unfortunately, I did scratch my new plastics and my old skin a little bit with a little mishap coming into a berm, just a little bit too fast, a little heavy on the front brake, and being so dry with the clay, front end slid out on me. But the only damage was I cracked my throttle tube and damaged the grip, obviously, and my plastic and a couple of little bumps and bruises, but I'll take that all day long. The jumps were perfect. The landings, the takeoff ramps, everything was absolutely perfectly groomed. If you guys never checked out Durhamtown Off-Road Resort in Union Point, Georgia, it's absolutely amazing. They got tons of one-way trails. And by trails, I mean almost like roads. And they all have little humps on them, so you can just get some speed, get a little bit of air. They've got a ton of MX tracks. They got side-by-side tracks. They got woods trails, campgrounds. They got fuel. They got a pro shop. They got a restaurant. They've got anything you could possibly want. Cabins. Check them out. That's an awesome place. So I know this is not one of the norm videos, but I appreciate you sticking in there with me. Keep in mind, we're still pushing for that 10K subscribers. I know it's not much. Some people have millions, but 10K would make me super happy. Hit that subscribe button. It costs you absolutely nothing. Hitting that thumbs up, sharing, and commenting also helps get my video out there so other people can enjoy them. And everyone who purchases manuals and merchandise, I thank you so much. That really helps the channel out. So anyway, I'm going to sign off on this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again.